Montana lawmakers wrapped up the first half of the 2019 legislature today, departing Helena for a week-long break or more. But as MTN's Mike Dennison reports, they'll have plenty of work waiting for them when they come back to town.
The state Senate left town on Wednesday night, and House members ran through final votes on almost 50 bills Friday morning before they packed up and started leaving the snowbound Capitol for the midpoint break. But as any veteran lawmaker will tell you, the heavy lifting happens in the second half of the legislative session.
House Bill 2, the big appropriations bill, Medicaid expansion, the governor's pre-K, and then there's a Republican proposal on that. Infrastructure spending, you got the governor's tax increases on the table. So all the fun is going to happen in the next 45 when we get back next week.
The House Appropriations Committee starts voting next Thursday on the session's major spending bill. This week, Governor Steve Bullock told reporters that many things he considers vital are not yet in that bill, such as Medicaid expansion, the program that pays medical bills for 95,000 low-income adults.
Medicaid expansion and both the economic gains and the health gains that if we walked out after the second half of this legislative session, did not get it done, we'd kiss those gains goodbye.
The Republicans' Medicaid expansion proposal may be introduced next week. Although plenty of big items remain undecided, lawmakers from both sides say accomplishments have occurred. A 2-year, $77 million increase in state funding for public schools has already been passed and signed into law. And a pay raise for state employees is on its way to the governor's desk for his signature. Senate President Sales also notes that Republicans are working on bills to reduce prescription drug costs, create more access to public lands, and to help prolong the life of power plants at Colstrip.
I think there's an opportunity for the state to help a regulated utility like Northwestern to acquire these assets. In the long run, I think it could be very good for the citizens of Montana.
Minority Democrats have seen many of their proposals killed or stalled, but say they hope Republicans will consider what services Montanans want and need and how tax changes may be needed to pay for those services.
We need to responsibly fund services and education, and if that means looking at taxes that need to be updated or restored, then we should do that.
So far, both sides of the aisle have often been working together on many issues. The question becomes, will that continue in the second half, when it comes down to deciding the big money answers? Reporting from the Capitol, Mike Dennison, MTN News.
The state Senate returns to Helena late next week, but the full House won't be back in session until Monday, March 11th.